Hey, what's up? How's it going? My name is Farron, and you are about to watch my December energy preview. Thanks for being here. Stay tuned. Oh, and if you like this kind of stuff, subscribe to the channel. December is setting up energetically just like November. And this is important because after that, it drops off for a while. And we'll have to work a little bit harder to get into the flow to have our energy match up with what's going on out there. I mean, our working energy. It's not hard, it's just different. You'll get a good sense this month how it works if you weren't paying too much attention in November, if this is a new thing for you. Right now is a really great time to learn it. All right, let's see. The alignment of dates and energy influx are at the perfect phase flow. That's going to be very helpful in the next month because it will set you up for the new year, you know? The new numerical year. Also, here's the thing. The 12-12 thing is going to be set up energetically just like 11-11 was. Now, these dates have a lot to do with the fact that the collective is paying attention to them. And in this month and last month, the energetic influx and the collective response lined up in a perfect wave. This is what I expect to happen for this month. I'm being a little repetitive because I'm walking around and trying not to trip. Okay, so let's see. 12-12, it's great. It's going to be a really high vibe day. The days before it are when you're going to want to work for it. Set yourself up time-wise. Give yourself space to enjoy 12-12, not to do the work on it. You want to do the work before it. Do the work before it. Use the energy of 12-12 and 12-13 to enjoy it. See what it feels like. Very important. Giant puddle. Let's not slip while I'm talking to you. Okay. I'm gonna put this here. See. Okay, so 12-12. You have to do the work ahead of time so that you can enjoy the energy on 12-12, but set yourself up so that you know exactly what you're doing that day, that you have space. My reason for saying that is it's going to be very distracting energy. There is, no matter which way you spin it, 12-12 is a great day, but it's still kind of twisted. If you work with tricksters, you understand what I'm saying. What I'm getting at is something might present itself that will completely distract you, and you might have to work really hard to come back to what you're trying to focus on, because you don't want to do the work, you know, all the writing and everything that you want to do in order to have your intention focused on 12-12. You want to come back to it repeatedly in the amazing energy on 12-12 and 12-13. See what I'm saying? This is really important. Often I feel as though people think that they need to do the work on those days, and I think that is fabulous. You can do special ceremony and ritual. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is if you're working on something very specific, like trying to shift the way you think, trying to shift some really big things in your life, do the work for it, the writing ahead of time, and then you do a different kind of work with the energy. So you can do a ritual to support the energetic movement and repeatedly come back to the things that you've written, the intention. Maybe you wrote yourself a little poem so that you can remind yourself of what is more important to you in the life that you're working on, that you're creating to move forward with. Yeah, I wrote down especially create space in your calendar, because if it's a lot of energy, remember you need a little bit of recovery time, and also don't forget water. And if the high vibration is very agitating to you, the ice thing that I started using on my face is really helpful when it's doing that. I tried it out this month a number of times. I tested it, and I will continue to do that. Here are some dates. Look out for dark moon, December 3rd, immediately at the beginning of the month. And then first quarter moon, December 10th. Okay. The full moon, Saturday the 18th. And then the last quarter moon is the 26th. So just like November, we're ending the month in a clearing phase. So that means we're ending the year clearing stuff out. Very interesting dynamics in play at that time. I wrote down here another very constructive month, centering its energy around the 14th. Now, that is a very constructive time, but it's during the holidays, so expect to be distracted, and your work might be how you respond to that distraction. I'm standing in mud. It's not, it might be, it will be, okay? If that's the way it sets up for you. How you respond is 100% important. We begin the month in a clearing phase. Move through a pretty mid-energy but inspired phase. In that confusing energy is when you need to prep for what I was just talking about. So you want to know what you're trying to draw closer. It's attractions. You're bringing things in. You're not pushing things out. You've already done the clearing. You've made space for this. Now you're looking at what you want to bring in. The energy will quickly shift as it amplifies our collective, constructive energy and moves us through the 12th very fast, and then just lands on the full moon. If you're very in tune, you will be very busy, so it will feel like it moves quickly. If you're just becoming accustomed to this type of energy movement, it is going to feel quickly, just like you're trying to rush, even though you're not. Actually, we're all a little different. That's what it felt like to me until I got a really good sense of what I was dealing with. It looks like the full moon is going to be extremely revealing. This full moon is going to tell us a lot. Pay attention to all of the aspects and notice what you're avoiding. Notice the little things that you repeatedly pay attention to that may not seem very important. Can we just, with the hair? Okay. Those things, just write them down. Look at them later. Right after that really revealing full moon, we're coming into a highly introspective time that's going to line up with really high vibration. This agitates a lot of people. Might not agitate you, but it might agitate the people around you. Right after the full moon, we have that very convenient introspective phase. And inside that, I just want you to look at the 21st. Just look at that as a date that might be an outlier. And if it is, please let me know. And then on the 26th, this is a very valuable transition phase. Pay a lot of attention to what presents itself, and make sure you're not too quick to pass something off as if it is not, trying to change the light on my face, it's not working. Don't be too quick to pass something off as if it's unimportant. Take some time to set up for the transitional phase, because right after that, we're going to start clearing, and then it's going to be the new year. So the 26th, for a lot of people, is right after a holiday. I suggest taking time before that to set up for yourself in case you're in a situation that it is very difficult to actually do any kind of personal work. Make sure you cut out a little bit of time on the 26th for at least some journaling, something where you can come back to what it is that is most important for you, and don't lose track of that while you're clearing your way into the new year. Another thing that's really important, create your intention for the new year prior to the transitional phase. This will make the clearing bit of this easier, and if those dates, the 24th, 25th, are a holiday for you, it will be much more smooth if you've already looked at what it is your intention is for 2022. I really think that's a good idea, and not just because it's mine. Thank you so much for listening. I will see you at the end of the month, and I will do a shortened manifestation video for you, okay, how to use the time. And it would be a good idea to get on my email list, because I'm sending out a more detailed version of it. And also subscribe to this channel, because you got all the way to the end of this video. Thanks. Bye.